my god. Well, hello traders. Welcome to episode 308 of TM Trey. It's also the video game where I try to make the decibel levels, perfect, but seldom works out. It's Thursday, January 24th. Wow, what a stream last night. Legendary, right? So, yeah, forgive me, I had things going on today. So, yeah, dressed a little nicer, whatever, who cares? Okay, got a haircut, doesn't matter. Bitcoin, though, we can see there's the downsloping equidistant channel from the C, high to that January 19th high. We had two downsloping, there's two down, it's a channel, but there's a downsloping resistance, right? And we have not cracked that yet. Would be nice to see us crack that. We're right at it. So if we could get a break to the upside, it could be quite nice. We have receding volume along with us hitting a critical resistance. So the calm before the storm. All right, we see it time and time again, no matter if you're in a triangle or any kind of pattern. When the receding volume keeps on coming, when we keep finding lower and lower prices, a big move could be coming. Nothing too different, right? This is your Coinbase chart. Pretty different than the Bitfinex chart, right? Where we retraced right around 78.6% of the way on Bitfinex. But on Coinbase, we only retraced about 72% of the way. So I don't know. I mean, that's just interesting. You have different exchanges, different people trading, whereas you have a valid, complete Gartley on Bitfinex, but not so much on Coinbase yet, right? So you can't hold this, or if you can't break this trend line soon, you're probably going to sell off to create some more demand. That might give people a buying opportunity down at the 1414 for the extension, maybe in the 1618. But for now, we are poised, ready, right at that resistance. Have your alerts set up. We'll see if Bitcoin can find some demand with the calm before the storm. All right, calm before the storm at the critical area of resistance after rejecting lower prices for the second freaking time in about a week, right? Or more, no, like 11 days. Okay, so 2 weeks, close to 2 weeks, right? That's it, man. Nice bullish convergence here. We have a slightly higher candle close low than before, with much higher levels of relative strength than before. Good. And same thing. And you can't say the same thing on the MACD, because there's a low here, but it's a lower low. Or this low, lower low, lower levels of negative momentum. But where's the volume? Where's the demand? There's just not much yet, but waiting for a technical move to the upside, downside. So, okay. Oh my god, my text is too small. Hopefully it is it not even gonna do it, really? Hey, NZXD, man. Dude, thanks for the freaking sub, dude. Next, man, thanks for the sub on Twitch, dude. I really appreciate it. Sorry, I just forgot about the emoji balls or whatever, the secondary Streamlabs jar. I forgot, man, so that's my bad. But dude, thank you so much, man, for the support of this channel and this community, man. Okay. Thanks, dude. Much love. I'm glad you're back, and means everything. Okay. Thanks. All right, so that's really it, man. Across the markets, what happened? What's recently happened? Intel. If you saw it on the spit, why would it be on the spit, man? I thought it had a pretty decent day. But look, listen to me, okay? Intel shares fell 7.3% after hours, following a 3.8% gain today to close the regular session at 49.76 as chip makers staged a huge rally on strong earnings results. Multiple, semiconductor indices and assets, right? Just the actual individual assets of semiconductors did quite well today. The SOX, which is a semiconductor index, is up 5.73%. All right, definitely outperforming the major indices like the S&P 500, Dow Jones by a long shot. But most of those gains have been given back in the after-hours trading because of earnings, right? So let's see. Intel reported fourth quarter net income of $5.2 billion, or $1.12 a share, compared with a loss of $687 million, or 15 cents per share in the year-ago period. Adjusted earnings were $1.28 per share. Of the 35 analysts surveyed by FactSet, Intel on average was expected to post adjusted earnings of $1.22 per share. All right, in line with Intel's forecast. Revenue rose 18.66 billion from 17 billion in the year ago quarter. Wall Street expected revenue of 19.202 billion from Intel, according to 33 analysts. Okay, so Intel expects adjusted earnings of 87 cents per share on a revenue of about 16 billion for the first quarter. All right. Intel, right? You know, I was thinking about getting them, man, but they're down right now. Currently, 6.41%, 46.57. All right, where is that? Right here. Ugh. It's impossible, man. My mouse is so freaking sensitive. Okay, so this is where we are after hours. Okay, it's just not showing on the chart, but look, man, nice historical uptrend. Remember, it all ended with a huge, extremely large textbook rising wedge. Bearish divergence in daily time scales. We dumped. We had a downsloping channel. Look, we finally broke it. Couldn't sustain prices. Back tested the 25% trend line of the huge historical uptrend we've been in, and then bounced, but could never make higher highs than that previous high from December 4th. Okay, so, and really couldn't make highs from July or June of 2018. So still downtrending some. All right, even though it was nice. Look, I don't know, man. I mean, until we break below 43, 48, we're making higher highs. So it will be interesting to see how Intel responds tomorrow when, you know, this thing gaps down to lower prices. Okay, but anyway, really what happened is the company explained the trade and macroeconomic concerns have intensified, especially in China over the past 3 months, while pricing in the NAND chip pricing has deteriorated. NAND chips are the flash memory chips used in USB drives and smaller devices such as digital cameras. All right, so that market is going to crap evidently. All right. Intel's revenue spread across all of its segments, and that's why we had NVIDIA, AMD under the fire spit. What is it? Fire pit or spit, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Really, look at this, man. And I don't. This is Captain Hindsight here, but slightly upsloping trend line. And what else? Slightly upsloping trend line. I mean, of course, this is a huge wedge that may not even. It's not even really valid yet. They're not 5 touch points, but you do have 2 converging upsloping trend lines. Do you not? Yeah, you do, man. So was that a rising wedge, man? I don't know. We're just in the dead middle. We could not reach that top trend line again, could we? Nope. From a high to low, we hit the 50% retrace for the second time. Really, third time. 1, 2, 3 times, and could not break above $49.76 or $50, really, or sustain prices above it. So that's Intel, man. Sorry, semiconductors. We've just been getting beaten down. All right. Jeez, man. Intel's largest segment, client computing or traditional PC, also fell short of Wall Street targets, rising 10% to 9.8 billion, whereas analysts expected 10.01 billion. Yeah, that's not good. Non-volatile memory solutions revenue was 1.1 billion compared to the street's estimates of 1.12 billion. Internet of Things or IoT revenue was 816 million, while Wall Street estimated 821 million. So just missing across the board for Intel, and other semis, of course, are seeing the effect of it. That's normally what happens when the big boys, the NVIDIAs, the Intels, right, or the Apples, or the Microsofts, or if the Procter & Gamble's, the leaders of industries, of their respected industries, if they do poorly, the followers are going to do bad too. They're probably not going to do as well. But Xilinx, man, Xilinx exploded today, up 18+%. Another semiconductor company. It's crazy, man. All right, talk of the town. Excuse me. Sorry. Anyway, so take a look at some chat, right? And then we'll talk some more about the overall markets and kind of some stuff that happened in DC today. Doesn't look like much of a solution was had. Go figure, right? Oh my God, story of our lives. What's up, Carver Crypto, Mike Measy, Coach K, Ultra Instinct Jesus Man. What's up, John Legend, Arthur Beeswax. Thursday's treating me quite well. Right back at you, Arthur, man. What's up, Skyro dude? Kang Logan with the 8-ball. William Battles, XRP Mafia. TLTHB, sure, man. TLT on the list. What's up, Crypto Tiger? Good die. Rick Schmitz, what's up, dude? Hey, Rick Schmitz, shout out if that XLM trade was to play out at all, you'd be getting all the credit, man. Okay, so just thanks for like at least pointing it out, all right, man? That's what we're talking about. Mike Measy says go Rams. All right, we'll see. I don't think anyone in the world's going for the Patriots except people up in New England. I don't know. I respect them. I respect their program and what they've done. Okay, I like it. John Legend says go Saints. Yeah, who dat, man? Who dat indeed? Robbed, right? What's up, True Stoner dude? Rune Slayer, hello. Zed Zerbs is driving. Be careful, man. What's up, Toshi Blue? My real name is Mitchington Raymundo. I guess so, man. I guess so. What's up, Dan? Ben's 420. 2 thumbs up, 1 beer, and 1 whiskey. How about 1 black tea, man? All right, drinking that right now. Erwin T, a coffee crypto, man. Dude, this is fantastic, man. This black tea, you're on something. It's so good. I freaking love it, man. Okay, it's such a good little change up, but still caffeinated, so it still keeps me driven. All right, man. Thank you, dude. Keep it coming, man. Just a reading chat. What's up, MK dude? How you doing over there in Cali, man? It's finally sunny over here. Okay, so it kind of looks like Cali, but not so much. What's up, Mark Foster? Zachary? Court today? Yeah, dude, court, man. Yeah, we were indicting Elon Musk, okay, man? For, you know, we were trying to see, cross-analyze, did he inhale? Did he inhale?
Is that a joint?
No court, man. That song got you hyped, King Logan? Good, man. That's what we're supposed to do, right? What's up, Randy Propster, man? Sure thing. Thanks for watching. What's up, Mr. Pace? Johnny Bull? Captain Happy? Hello? There was no dump at ETF retreating. That might be positive. I don't know if it's positive news. Just look, man. Sentiment. Oh, what, an ETF? Dude, it's like falling on deaf ears now. No one cares. All right, okay, the ETF. Great, dude. Great. Yeah, here you go. King Logan says, ETF has been programmed in the minds and charts for too long. People are desensitized to the news surrounding it. That's exactly right, King Logan, dude. What's up, Bobby McDangles? Do you think the bottom was the 3200 area, or are we going to retest that and potentially break below that level? So it's not simple. I think it could have been a temporary bottom. Like, what if we run up to 5300 or 5K or something like that to make a common retrace from our November 7th highs to the lows of 3200 or whatever, 3150, I don't know. Yeah, it's right around 3200. What happens if we run it there, retrace, and then dump, and then sell off, and then fall below, or test that 3200 again? That's possible, and that seems pretty likely, like a possible, pretty likely scenario that could play out. That's what you would think could be happening with the way we're consolidating, down sloping after the huge sell-off where we lost half our value in about a month. And we're, you know, showing that bullish Gartley pattern. So, I mean, there are promising things for a slide to move to the upside. Maybe just to retrace so people can get areas of value to go short again, because there's just no real good areas to really go short right now. Not really. Okay, it's pretty high risk. It's just like, what's the point, man? What's the point? It could do either thing right now. Okay, so what's up, Graham Doherty? Yeah, we can look at the XAU gold then. Sure. Thanks, Tomcat, man. Appreciate that, dude. What's up, Jim Plunkett, man? Thursday night in the pub. Well, they call that Thirsty Thursdays, Jim Plunkett, okay, man? What's up, Bradley? Where you been, Bradley, dude? But good to see you, dude. The 4-2 man, right? The 4-2 man.
Yo, Mitch, what do you make of the fact that the VanEck ETF was cancelled, but instead of dropping,
BTC actually stay the same? At what point does FUD become baked into price? PCG please.
PCG? Yeah, HG man, one point, I think we're at the point, right? You ask, but you didn't have to ask me, right? Just look at the chart, right? It's baked in, no one cares, right? It's like the meme, dude. It's like the meme, the Newman from Seinfeld, right? They're like, he like screams on the one clip and he's like, hey, the ETF was canceled or it was delayed or something, and then the other clip of the meme is him saying, see, no one cares, right? That's literally the way it is now. Okay, same thing with China banning crypto or whatever. It's whatever, man. All right, so good, it didn't do anything. So let's see if this bullish Gartley pattern can play out for us, right, man? That's good. We were protected. Hey, what's up? It's just Zero, dude. Good day to you. Randy Schultz dropping in for a listen. Awesome, man. Is this the radio? WRAY. Claude D, thanks, dude. Glad you're here. So we're just getting through chat, all right, man. What we covered like the you know, chip sector and all that. Looking at Intel right now, and we're down 7% right now after hours. 46.30, continuing to drop a little bit. PCG was ruled non-liable for the Cali fire. Oh my God, man, is it gonna? Did it explode? But yeah, we'll look at PCG. We gotta go to Ethereum real quick, knocking out. And then we'll go to Ripple, and then we'll go to PCG, man. Okay. Really, dude, I don't know. Look, I'm just looking at this very large move down, right? We had the nice uptrend, then as soon as we cracked, right? This is why we plot these. As soon as it cracked, huge dumpage. And now we're just down sloping with consolidation after the impulse. Okay, just hit point 1 and 2 and 3 on the bottom. And heartline respect looks pretty freaking good. Holding support above that 113.75, 114 range, still holding, but my God, man, barely holding on. Just trying to get, you can't break above the 20 moving average. You keep failing. So eventually, Bitcoin gonna make a move. Receding volume here too. All right, pretty much. Okay, receding volume from this move. Every time we make moves, lower levels of volume, over and over and over. Bullish convergence though. That's good. Pretty much, man. It's like, shoot, man. All right, so that's good. I mean, you're making the same low as before, and you have positive momentum. That's good.
ZRX imminent golden cross on 4 hours.
Hey, Sakoshi, man, Mighty Minnow, man, thanks for the 321 contribution, dude. Miss Cantomo, is that you? Did you just get doxxed, man? Okay, thanks, dude. Yeah, we'll look at it after PCG. Okay, so can't hold 113.75, could expect 108 real quick. But if we can hold on to positive momentum, if Bitcoin could maybe break out that downswing channel, which we're right at that resistance, Ethereum could have a nice move to the upside, and we can fib accordingly when that happens. But you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times now we've held this 113.75. How much longer are we going to hold on to it? Okay. XRP, USD. Alright, man, just really done nothing. Okay, it's done not much of anything. Okay, it's just gone sideways, impulse down sideways, but look, 2 diverging trend lines. Your good old-fashioned broadening bottom pattern. Alright, it's normally a bearish continuation, but man, any kind of measured move here would be terrible, be devastating technically for Ripple, because we have that upsloping support that stems back to June or July of 2017. Looking for a nice, I mean, the ideal entries 30.3 to 30.9 cents, whenever we would get there, but we may not get there, right? It might be just so good. If Bitcoin pumps the upside, you bet your butt that XRP is going to go with it, no matter what. All right, on the daily, we have a bullish convergence continuing to happen, and on the 4 hour, from this low to this low, within the parameters of this small broadening bottom, we have some bullish divergence, for sure. Holding support at 31.866 cents. When we've discussed multiple times what could happen if we did break out of the downsloping channel. Measure moves very high, but there's also other ways to target profit-taking areas as well with fibs. Okay, high to low of the pattern. Anyway, that's it. From your low here to your high, we've retraced nearly 88% of the way, right, with that one wick. So, sweet man, that's your XRP. Doing a bunch of nothing, but still okay until we fall below 30 cents. Okay, below 30 cents, confirming now below this upsloping, pretty much historical trend line, you're in bad shape. But until we break that, you're okay for now, Ripple. All right, continuously upsloping on our lows, higher lows. Okay. What's up, Crypto Sauce? Danny Armada, Garrett K. Thanks for the compliment, man. I appreciate it, dude. HG, yeah, we're gonna look at PCG next, man. Hello, Louis Marriott, Johnny Bull. I'm sorry, Jim. What were you wanting to see about Cloak, man? That sounds like I mean, I've seen it before. A Mega S coin. HG's long on Tom Brady. Fighting words, dude. Fighting words. Louis says Elon did inhale, but Zachary said he never exhaled. Ah, so does it count? I just don't know, man. What's up, Randy Babandy? Just get through chat. We're almost done. Okay. What's up, Hainsey? Bad news, not dropping prices, a big reversal indicator. No, I mean, it's whatever you want, I guess, right? It's, to me, just a Carly, right? So, what's up, B-Slice, man? Thanks for the host and the party lights, dude. Kang, it's good to see you, as always. Music's up high today. Gosh dang it, man. Really? I haven't even been monitoring it. That's my bad. If it is loud, sorry, y'all. Yeah, Hot went nuts, Loco. Yes, we looked at it yesterday. Pundy coin dude's up, man. Yeah, it is loud. I can't get it lower, man. It's like extremely low. I'm just gonna leave it right there. I don't even care anymore. All right, I don't even care. Thanks, Freud and Slip. Yeah, PCG. What, had a 2 to 3 day pause? Yeah. Yeah, man. We're gonna look at it, man. All right, let's just go to it now. Whatever. Alright, dude. Hey, MK. MK, you seeing this, man? You seeing this? Bouncing off critical supports. Look, man. MK, we're running to fill the gap, are we not? Are we going, dude? Look at the bullish divergence that occurred at the critical area of support. I mean, there was more. I mean, there was MACD bullish divergence on the daily. Jeez, that's fantastic. So you had these at this, and now this. Okay, impending price action reversals. What this tells us, and if we're at a critical support, that adds to the case. What's the historical support? This is all-time lows, right? All-time freaking lows. Back to 2001. I think that's it. I think so. Shoot, I just need to go to the weekly. Yeah, here we go, back to 1976. Yeah, that's it, man. That's all you get. So this is a weekly time scale. A very nice move to the upside. 1395, up 75%. 75%. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful sport. A weekly bullish divergence occurred too. There's that weekly, only on the RSI, not the MACD. You had bearish convergence there. Too high of a spike, too high volume, highest level of volume you've ever seen by far. last week. Okay. Big bullish engulfing candle. Could be ushering in the reversal. Quite possibly. Okay. Charting this with any kind of channel, good luck, man. Not going to be easy. I don't know. We can try, dude. We can seriously try. But, like, look, anchoring here, it was like you broke out, right? This is probably all we can do. Show the anchor point 1 and 2. Yeah, 1 and 2 up here, and then 3 here, and we fell out. Now we're back in. Nice resistance on the heart line. I don't know. We snapped through the heart line, and then we fell down. All right, whatever. Trying to make sense of this craziness. You know, we know what happened, but right back, not liable, so they're going to be okay. Jeez. Again, 75% gains today. Down 5% after hours. Whatever. We'll give them 5, right? What's up, Chaz Garcia? I guess it's a little quiet. I just don't know, man. It's just stupid. When I do that, it gets too loud. I mean, I barely touched it like a millimeter, man. There's no freaking stupid way. There we go. All right, shows. Have a good one, dude. What's up, Devin, dude? Sun Kuwu Woo Woo. Yes, Sun Kuwu Woo Woo, Devin. Absolutely. Did I do Tesla yet? No, no one's asked about Tesla, man. All right, we did it yesterday. We did it in last night's stream. We can look at it again. Sure, man. Don't turn the music down. Hopefully it's good now. It's 30 decibels. Is exactly where it's always been, you know, where it's normal. Anyway. Do I have, what, Bitcoin going to the moon song? No, I don't think so, man. Whew. Those people got destroyed, HG, dude. But who would short? Dude, who would short at this support, man? We were talking about gap fills. Remember? And I know MK made profit off that, right? We're talking about gap fills at this support. 1976 and 2001 support. Yeah, dude. Yeah, let's short it, even though we just lost from September to this area. We went from 71.85 and we were down to $6, 5.50. Okay, dude. Yeah, let's short it, dude. Those are the people that have no idea what they're doing. Okay. What's up, 1G Project? Whew, okay. Sorry, man. Just sitting through some chat and missed some. It just you know, happens, right? It was really tough last night managing chat and the drink troll. Drink troll, 25,983 HP hype boss right now. Holy crap, man. Good luck beating that. Not happening. I think the only way that's getting beat is if he comes back as another entity. It is not the drink troll or is the Gov't on face or something like that. I'm sure that's the only people, right? But good King Logan, man. Good to hear it. Okay. Let's go to Xerox. All right, man. So with ZRX, if you fib it from the top of the wedge to the bottom, we hit a 38% retrace, and we've been since selling off. Okay, it's okay. It makes sense. All right, now what can we do? Since you know, great fairy tale ending to the breakout of the falling wedge. Gotta love it. Kangs, right? Here we are. Got ourselves a nice little upsloping channel. All right, let's see if, you know, if people are like, when could I get on this? What if this thing was to extend on for some time, right? Well, areas, the low risk areas, or lower risk areas, are down at like 8,100 sats, 8,200 sats, somewhere down here. Okay, if this thing, what it was to, that could be like the worst case scenario if it was to stay bullish. But we might not get that at all. Okay, from a low to high, probably 38% on our way to 50% retrace at this point. So could keep on going, but if you had it fibbed conservatively from the top of the wedge to the bottom, 382, as you know, is your first common retrace where we could reverse our price action and never see prices above it again. But We're doing that, reversing price action, but the selling doesn't look too bad. The volume that came in was very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we haven't seen volume like that since October 17th, my birthday, man. So that was when we topped out way at the top of this channel, way up there, man. Okay, so it's been a while. Now we'll see if that volume could usher in us at least hitting 9170, 9563, maybe even the measured move of the falling wedge, which is 10,454, the 886 fib node. Wow, how nuts would that be if we could do that? Give it some time. This is one we were talking about, had all the makings of a varsity athlete, excuse me, Cabo, but I still don't think anyone knows what that's from. The makings of a varsity athlete. Okay. Let's see if we can get there, man. Awesome on ZRX. Great stuff. Dude, I love this black coffee cartridge, man. It's so freaking good. Hey, it's patron night tonight. Nice. Pre-game for the patrons. If you are a patron, make sure you're in our Discord live chat or voice chat. 30 minutes before the stream at I think it's 10:30 Eastern, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Wasn't crazy. I just know it's always 9:30 my time. Yeah, let's do it for no reason, HG. All in, dude. What's up, Crypto Hippie? 333 repeating, of course. All is well. Alright. Let's go back to gold. But we looked at gold yesterday. Yeah, just unable to make a lower high, right? That's not good. Stalling pretty hard here. I don't know, man. We might be, if you really see what's happening. Here's your daily potential slanted inverse complex head and shoulders pattern. All right. This upsloping channel, we broke out of it, but it seems like we're getting right back into it. All right. It's okay. To be expected after such a nice impulse up. Where can we retrace? Look, from a high up here to your low, major high to major low, golden retrace. Golden retrace with bearish divergence. You should expect price action reversal with that going on. Okay, that's exactly how it goes. That's how you analyze charts. You look for the golden retrace. You look for your common retrace. You look at certain fib nodes that we know well. And we look for price action reversal, and we look for clues to tell us why we might get that. And this was the reason right here. Not the RSI. It looked great. RSI just got overbought. You were at 76, 77 on the RSI while showing bearish divergence on your MACD. So when you're overbought and you're showing bearish divergence, there's a good chance you could sell off. And we have, but only slightly. Not too bad right now. Okay. If we really want to do things, I mean, we can just... We'll see if there's anything, maybe a pennant of some sort. Down sloping resistance right there. No, it would be more of a wedge. Well, no, oh my god, it would be more of a triangle. A descending triangle, gross. There you go, man. It looks more like you got down sloping resistance and a horizontal support. So that is the makings of a descending triangle, which after an impulse like that could very well be a bearish reversal pattern. If it is, it would make sense after such a nice move up to a golden retrace. And your measured move would just put you, not too bad, right? Put you back down inside the channel, wherever. Put you back down to like 1253 on gold. So there you go. That's all that's really going on right now. Nice move, but could be poised to sell off some more or bounce with ready to the upside. And just as easy as we had the measured move from the downside, you look at these things have percentage chances of becoming you know, if it's a bearish, inherently bearish pattern, it always has a percentage chance of doing the other side, like going to the upside, breaking out bullishly. And so you use the measure principle the exact same way. I don't know if we're gonna get that. All right. There you go, man. Golden cross was the 16th of January, but we know that's a lagging indicator. That's a daily golden cross, man. All right, so even if we do sell off down here, we're still going to be okay, right? But for that possible golden cross, it could last a while. We'll see if things reverse for us. Okay. This thing, man, holy crap. I'm getting some freaking FPS drop too, pissing me off. Pissing me off. I got you, King Logan, hold on. Good God. This looks like a huge symmetrical triangle, right? Of some sort. Thing is, it like broke it, right? It had it and then broke it. Give me a sec. Okay. Here you go, man. There's Grillo. Grillo is just in a nice little uptrend, right? It held support pretty well here, right? Then just exploded in and out of that pattern, right, man? So ran up, huge move. It's breaking to the upside. What's it doing? Not much positive momentum on display. Very, very little volume compared to this impulse and this impulse. We got drew horizontal line resistance between 4,089 and 4230. Ooh, I like those numbers. They're big and large. Oh yeah, big and large. Oh, it feels so good. But clearly rejecting prices above this. I don't think a measure move. Like if you had made a measure move, I'd be pretty freaking surprised. This is very large. Okay, I just don't know. Yeah. All right. So you're clearly struggling at this resistance, and I don't know if you're gonna break it. I don't know if you're gonna have enough to break it. Why? Look at this, man. We're already pretty much overbought, hitting a critical resistance point. Okay, so good luck. Good luck. Alright, but look, man, if we're gonna play the education game with you know, whatever measure move, give me a break, dude. Just too much, man. Too much. I don't think it's it would play out. I think more something like this, the context of the huge impulse, and all this right here. I think you could just play the, when you have downsloping resistance, your target could be at 45, 47, and then a high to low. If you hit that 100%, the Volkowski bump and run break, you know, you kind of down two trend lines that are down 1 and 2, right, downsloping. Anytime you break that, it's a shift in momentum, all right, and always like your minimum target is like that, the top of the trend line, right, which is 45, 47, and the secondary target would be the 1272 at 5,089. That's way more prudent, right? Way more prudent targets, conservative targets, and you probably have a higher chance of success in this situation, all right? Just based on volume being, it's okay. It's okay, but it's nothing compared to what we saw before, and we're clearly close to being overbought, and we're showing resistance at this horizontal line resistance, right? So whatever, horizontal line. Secondary target, it's going to be there. And your measure moves up here somewhere, 1414 above it, whatever, between these two. Great, man, great. So play like that if one was to be long, but I don't even know, man, if you're going to break 4230. I don't know. Okay. They have did. We fail, measure move down could probably make sense, right? All the way down to that 200, 1890. It's a long way down. Anyway. Okay, let me know. Thanks. Huh. Surf fishing for Morgan, Alabama. Anytime you ever have issues or something like that, you contact Bradford, dude. Bradford will take care of you, man, in Discord. But I see what you're saying, though, man. For the audio, just be in Discord surf fishing for Morgan, Alabama tonight at 10:30 Eastern, probably 9:30 your time with me. Boom, I'm back. So James Skinner, man, thanks, dude, appreciate it. I should set up Brave browser for tips and bat. Tomcat, I guess, yeah. Thanks, Louis Marriott. Glad you like my haircut, man. Thanks, dude. It pays in bat, but converts to fiat for the payout. So I don't actually receive bat, but yeah, more channels to tip. You know, you can tip me in bat on Streamlabs. We already have the availability where you can tip me in Brave browser tokenage or coinage or whatever-age. All right. OAX failed. It was not a confirmed double bottom. It tried to be, but couldn't sustain prices above that neckline. OAX, right? It broke out, but look, remember, normally you want to creep on up to these resistance points and then break out. Because what happens is when you have such a tremendous high run up so fast, you get extremely overbought. Right, we were sitting at, when we broke out just barely, we were at 86 on the RSI, unsustainable, my God. Sure, the volume was great, but that's it, man. We failed to break it. We're selling off, retracing, probably 38% of the way, 50% of the way now. We're going to be low to high. But always high risk up there. 50% retrace so far, okay. So we'll see if we can retrace any more. We've reset our RSI. Largest spike of negative momentum we've seen since January of 2018. So 1 year ago, we saw this much negative momentum, all right? But it makes sense there's so much positive momentum, right? But the unsustainable little move up, and now we're pulling back, and critical areas of resistance at 55.75, range bound, you know, the double bottom. But hey, look, great low risk areas, high risk areas, low risk, high risk, low risk, high risk. Great shorting opportunities up here at these areas. All right, that's OEX, whatever, dude. You had bullish divergence down here and popped to the upside, hit this area. A lot of people took profit here. A lot of people would, okay? If they bought in here, they're gonna sell here at resistance points. All right, sweet. That's it on OAX. There you go, HG, man. There you go. All right, Miss Cantom, have a good one, dude. Running ragged today. Okay. Sweet, you're gonna PM surf fishing for Morgan, Alabama. Awesome, Bradford. Thanks, dude. Thanks. It is now time, though. Your local on the lates. Let's just go back. Let's go to Bifinix. This time around. You're around town. Remember, anytime discussion, education, talk we had yesterday about the bullish Garley pattern. Multiple ways to interpret how one could take profits. Okay, so we have done nothing. We bullishly engulfed and are just going sideways. A nice wick, hitting a 78.6% retrace, right around there anyway, whatever, close. 139% retrace from B to C. Okay, so all the criteria on the Bitfinex chart on the daily have been met. A nice bullish convergence, whatever you want to call it. It's weird, right? Because you had your huge spike in negative momentum here, and you're making lower lows and showing lower levels of negative momentum, much lower. But I understand you had low to the lower low here, and there was just positive momentum, and that's pretty much why we got that nice impulse up. Okay, but we talk about that all the time, and we make a low, a lower low, and you have positive momentum, and you really had RSI bullish divergence, incredible RSI bullish divergence, right? So that's great, man. What's going on the daily? On the daily, if you look here, listen, right? And we don't really have any kind of established swing low yet, but I think it should be noted. You had a low here on January 13th, and you actually had a candle close lower on the 21st. You had a little bit of, I mean, you had higher levels. You had divergence no matter what, all right? You had higher levels of relative strength with lower prices, slightly lower prices. So, I mean, it's just worth noting and looking at, okay? So anyway, bullish Garley was play out. We could see 37.52, 39.30, and then the third target could put us at 44.22. Or if you're going to go with Casey Stubbs, they just say, hey man, Hail Mary, let's see if we can get to the C or A run, okay, which is up there, you know, either 42.11 or like, what is this? This is off a little bit. I can't even see because A is over that wick. I guess I did it right, whatever. So, yep, 43.85 or 4,200. Their way of finding targets. We like the more conservative, more sure thing targets, right? The 382, 618, and let's swing for the fences and get that 1272. If we can get these two, maybe we can get that one, right? I get it though, and hey man, you can do variations of targets. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Whatever. But can't say this target is not, or this bullish Garley is not real. This thing meets all the criteria almost perfectly. Perfectly. So waiting to see if we can get that crack to the upside. That's why last night's title was Bitcoin ready to pop? Well, according to the Gartley, yes. It looks like it might be ready. That's it, man. Alright, well, there goes chat, right? I think the ETF news already got sold off on Monday. Sure, man. It doesn't really seem like anything happened. That event had no bearing on this market at all. Okay, so that's it. Plus to Tim. All right, so I overstayed my welcome. I'm not even live an hour now. Okay, so I've done all the analysis, the requests, and chat's dead. When chat dies, I die. So thank you all so much for the likes, and thanks for showing up today. Thanks HG, and thank you Sakoshi for the contributions. See the patrons tonight at 10:30 Eastern in Discord, and for everyone else, I'll be back at 11 Eastern. So until next time, respect the T.